the general theme is our dissent with the political system and the financial system, and how it absolutely is just corrupt. How a corporation can have a larger voice than the American public is totally beyond me. And I think as far as solutions, we're here to discuss solutions and to come up with ways to move forward in this, because we're not here to shut down or dismantle, at least for the interim maybe, but I think what we need to do is rebuild and have solutions.
The county also claims human waste has piled up at the Veterans Hall on Front Street ever since the camp opened.
Hi, Fred. It's a pretty quiet group here this day after a pretty busy day yesterday, but certainly a large crowd here as you look at this public park, which has now become the main campgrounds for Occupy Wall Street. As you look around, you can see a mattress sitting here, someone's black wig sitting right here in front of me on, well, it's front of a makeshift tent.
The county also released almost 100 complaints from county employees, a long list that includes illegal and disruptive behavior.
A bunch of these so-called Occupy people marched on a shuttered convention center in Oakland, declaring that they were going to take over this city property and use it as their headquarters. So police came, there were riot gear, injuries and whatnot, and it was just general chaos.
Those kids are barely coherent. I mean, they're all over the place in terms of what their quote-unquote goals are.
So why are you here?
I see. Let's see. Yay!
First of all, you try to listen to them, and they make almost no sense. These are people who are living in dirt. These were people who were involved with drugs. There were violence. There was rape. They're frustrated. Life is full of frustration. You know, they should go see a psychiatrist if they're that frustrated. They're angry people. They're angry people who are losers, who are on the outside and screaming. If they want to get involved, go into the system. Get involved. Come up with concrete proposals. You don't do it by living in dirt. You don't do it by carrying out rapes, and you don't do it by carrying out and chanting anti-American slogans.
If you read the newspapers today, I, for one, am increasingly concerned about the growing mobs occupying Wall Street and the other cities across the country. And believe it or not, some in this town have actually condoned the pitting of Americans against Americans.
Those demonstrations on Wall Street, they are anti-capitalism. They are anti-free market.
The problem is that many Americans simply don't understand what's at stake here. The Occupy Wall Street movement is basically socialistic. The primary goal of the occupiers is to demonize capitalism.
They're upset because they have student loans to pay off. And banks want to charge them $5 a month to use a debit card.
He's asking you, look, I got you on me. Hey, don't tase him. Don't tase him. Why are you tasing him? Why did you just tase him?
Police guard the site where Occupy San Francisco once stood before getting shut down last week. In Oakland, all that remains of the former Occupy camp outside City Hall is a muddy mess. And in Berkeley, the last significant Occupy camp left in the Bay Area, just a few dozen tents remain.
So the Occupy Wall Street movement is dead, finished as a legitimate political force in this country. And that's a good thing.